Hi guys, in this video we shall learn about how to write factorial. Okay, how to write a factorial program. So before writing any program we should learn how to use pen and paper first of all, because any program needs a logic and logic should be developed, right? So once you have developed the logic, after that you can use any programming language, C, CPP, Python. You can use any language to develop that factorial or whatever the problem statement. So our problem statement is to find the factorial of a given number. Okay, find the factorial of a given number. So how to proceed it? Let's see some from scratch. Let's, for example, I want to find the factorial of 5. So usually humans, or how we do is, we take 5 and reduce it by 1, and then and it's go on up to 1, right? So first of all, what we'll do, we'll multiply these two, right? 5 into 4, and then we take that product and multiply with 3. Again we take that product, multiply with 2. Sorry, again, yeah, okay, with 2, multiply with 1, right? So can I write this in a form of an equation? Let's see, is it possible or not. Can I write 5 into 4 equal to 20? Is it possible? Yes. This is the first result, right? First result, you can see this is 5 into 4. Okay, and then afterwards, okay, see, afterwards 20 should be multiplied with 3, is, we got 60, and then 60 is multiplied with 2, we got 120, and 120 is multiplied with 1, we got 120. So this is how it works, right? How it works. So by looking this, what is my observation? My observation is, we'll see the observation. See, first of all, this 20 is taken from here and it is placed here. The 60 is taken from here, it is placed here. 120 is taken from here, it is placed here, right? And we got the result as 120. This is the first observation. And the second observation is that, see, this value is, the rightmost value is decreasing one by one, right? Decreasing one by one. This is the second observation. And third observation is that whenever the value, the last value of this equation is 1, we got the factorial, we got the result. Up to that we are multiplying. Whenever we got this as a 1, we got the answer as 120, as mean factorial as 120. So how to implement this program? Let's get started. See, how to implement this, logic in a program. First of all, before writing the logic, we should extract some of the information. We got the information that, okay, this value is taken from here, here, and then whenever this value is 1, we have to stop the multiplication, right? This is our logic. So how to mathematically write it? Let's see, for example, if I take, like, if x equal to 5 into 4, and then since this x is taken from here to here, can I write like x into 3 equal to x? Again, this x is taken from here to here, x into 2 equal to x, and then x into 1 equal to x, right? Okay, see, this 20 is taken from here, exactly same logic. X is taken from here, taken from here, okay. Okay, now again, our second logic is, what we have observed. We observed that this value is reduced by 1, right? This value this value is reduced by 1. Can I write like, if in the place of 4, can I write something like, in the place of 4 some variable? For example, I can write like, uh, let the variable be as n, right, n, and we know that this should be 4, right? This should be 4. If this is 4, this equation is valid. Again, this equation is also valid, valid. Can I write in the place of 3 also n? Can I write? Yes, I can write, but how? Let's see. I'll replace all this is by n. Okay. Okay, I think okay. N, 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 n. Now, from here, whenever, what is our logic? While going from here to here, n value should be reduced by 1 value. Can I write like n equal to n minus 1? Here also, n equal to n minus 1, minus 1, n equal to n minus 1, n equal to n minus 1, right? See, this is, in this there are all numbers, right? 2, 25, 4, 23, all these are all numbers, right? Here we have converted all numbers into some type of variables, right? We have converted, except this 5. Can we write this 5 also as variable? Yes, we can write. But how? Can I write like, in the place of 5, I'll write x. Let me erase. Okay. In the place of 5, I'll write like x. Okay. Now, if I initialize x equal to 5, then it should exactly work. This program, I mean this logic should work exactly like this. We'll test it. See, whenever the n equal to 4 and x equal to 5, this is the initial condition, right? Take this x into n, which means 5 into 4, we got 20, right? After that, n minus 1, which means 4 minus 1, which means 3. 4 minus 1 equal to 3. 3 is stored in n, right? Here n, 3 is stored in n, so I can write like, this is stored in x, right? It is stored in x. We can clearly see this is stored in n, so I can write below 20 into 3, because 20 is x, 3 is n, we'll got 60. 60 is again x, right? And n minus 1, which is 2. 3 minus 1, 2, and it's so on. So what we observed is, we have successfully completed what we have written here in a some form of variable. Okay, let's see how is this, after writing this, how to write this programmatical way. Okay, we'll see. Okay, from here we have converted from what we call, yeah, okay, see, from here to here we have converted in equation form, right, with initial values as this. Okay, now we see some other pattern in this we can see some other pattern. What is the pattern? See, x equal to x into n and n equal to n minus 1. Same, this is also repeating here. Okay, same, see, okay, same repeating here, exactly repeating, and here also repeating. Now tell me, if this code repeats this many times, can we write it one time only? Shall we write it one time? Let's see. X equal to x into n, where n equal to n minus 1. Okay, see how many times this is running? 4 times, right? 4 times. Can I write we should loop this. We loop this equation how many times? So don't think so much. See, it's very simple. Whenever we got n equal to 1, right? See here. Whenever we got n equal to 1, we can stop the program because we know that we have reached the factorial. Whenever we got n equal to 1. So I can write something like condition whenever n is not equal to 1. Right? Whenever n is not equal to 1, this loop will run. Whenever n equal to 1, this loop will break and we'll get the value. The value is stored always in variable called x. So x, if you print x, we'll get the value of factorial. So before developing this logic, we should initialize the value. If suppose user enters some variable, that should be stored in a variable called x, right? That should be stored in a variable called x. And n should be 4, right? Which means 1 less than this. Can I write like n equal to x minus 1? Right, definitely. See, we all converted into generic form except this, right? This means we'll take this from user, right? From time being, we'll considering as 5. If we take this from user, we have converted all this into in programmatical form. Okay, let's get started. See, we have developed this main logic. This is the main logic, right? This is the main logic. Now we have to implement this in a program. So now, before writing the program, we should know about some type of loops, right? I think you should familiar about while loop, for loop. Okay, you can use any type of this loop. Okay, now for this, I'll say for in broad view, I'll explain. You should know about while if the condition is true, this loop will run. This loop will run exactly for there is an initialization, there is a condition, and then there is an increment or decrement. Okay, according to these values, this loop will run. So our main logic is, our main motto of this video is to develop the logic, not to explaining this type. You can find this working or this syntax or how to use for, how to use while in YouTube or in any websites, geek for geeks, or you can search it. Okay, you can see in textbook also. I'll write directly code using this logic. Okay, let's see. Initially we have to prompt the user that he needs a value. Okay, so I'll write printf, enter the value, okay, and then we'll take the value from the user. Okay, we'll take the value, let the value is an integer value, we'll store the value in the variable called x, right? That's what we have considered. Okay, we have scanned that value, then now you have the value in your variable called x. Now I'll use while loop. You can use any loop. Okay, while what I'll say is n is not equal to 1. Okay, now I'll see, let's wait, let's see. Okay, very okay, in this I'll write x, sorry, in this, okay, in this I'll write x equal to x into n and n equal to n minus 1. Okay, fine. Now here I'll print the value, print of percentage t x, we'll got the factorial. Now you can declare the variable. It's very simple, right? Int x comma n. Okay, see, after taking this value we have to give the n variable, right? After taking this 5, we have to make it 4, right? That is the logic, right? So in this case we know, okay, in this case we don't know. So after taking this value we can write like n equal to x minus 1. Okay, Now this is our program. This is our this is our program. Now just we'll check for a smaller number. Let us consider as 3, and whether it works or not. We'll see. Okay. Match. Okay. See, I'll use this thick pen. Thick, green thick. Okay. See. Suppose user enters a number called 3. In the place of x, this is 3, right? Now after this line, the n will be 2. N will 2. Now come here. Now n is not equal to 2. Yes, n is not equal to. Then n is 2, right? N is not equal to 1. Yes, n is 2, which is not equal to 1, right? Which is 2 is not equal to 1. This is a true condition, which means it will enter into the while loop. Now x into n. What is the value of x? 3. What is the value of n? 2. 3 into 2, 6, right? 3 into 2, 6. And this 6 is stored in the variable called x. So this is updated. 6. This value is updated. Now n value is 2, right? Here n value is 2. 2 minus 1 is 1, right? And that 1 is stored in a variable called n. In a variable called n, 1 is stored. Okay. Now again come here, control goes to 8. N value is 2. 2 n value is 1, right? 1 is not equal to 1 is a false condition, because n equal to 1, which means 1 equal to 1. So this condition, this loop will break. Come here, it will come here, right? It will come here. Now x value consists of 6, so your factorial value is 6. Is it true? Let's check. 3 factorial can be written as 3 into 2 into 1, 3 into 2, 6, 6 into 1 equal to 6. Okay. I think this example is so simple. Let's try with 4, and then we will wrap it up. Okay, we'll wrap it up. We'll see. Okay. Let's see. Let's suppose if the user enters n value as 4. User enters n value as 4. Now if x value, let's clean it up. If user enters x value as 4, then n will be 3 according to up to here, right? You can see, right? From here 3 is not equal to 1. Yes, 3 is not equal to 1. Of course 3 is not equal to 1. So it will go to here. X into 4, which means 4 into 3 is 12. 12 is updated in the value of x. So I can write like 12. Okay. And n is reduced by 1 and stored in 1. N. So it is reduced by 1. Again, now this control will go here, and it will check n is not equal to 1. 2 is not equal to 1. It's true, right? Then it multiplies x into n, which means 12 into 2, which means 24. So x is updated with 24, and n is reduced by 1, which means n will become 1. Again control will go here, where 1 is not equal to 1. Is this true condition or false condition? It is a false condition. So control will exit from here and go from here. The loop will exit from there and control will go here. Now you have an x value is 24. So your factorial is 24. Is it working? Let's see. 4 factorial is nothing but 4 into 3 into 2, which means 4 threes are 12, 12 twos 24, and 24 ones is 24. Yes, it's working, right? So in this way we develop the logic. So I have written something here like n is not equal to 1. You can write something like in program we'll write in generally we'll write like while n is not equal to 1. Okay, this is for representing. I have written like this is the actual way. Okay, in this next slide we should I'll show you how exactly I have run using program. I'll show you by running a code. Okay, you can see that I have declared a variables here, and then I prompt the user, taken the value, and then this is the main condition. Okay, same written as before, and let's see whether it works or not. Okay, let's see again. If I enter 5, answer should be 120, right? 120. If I enter 10, the answer should be 3628800. You can check the values. Okay, so this is the way how it works.